Hello, I'm Paul Pluta, the method actor who plays ArchieLuxury. Welcome to the Paul Pluta channel. And today, remember, like, subscribe, and tell your friends, because I depend on more people watching my videos to keep me full-time. And by liking my videos and subscribing, you really help us out. And you also get the chance to do a paid review. That's right, fuckers. $20 and I'll do a review. I'll tell you what I think. Let's jump right in there. Dear Archie, I'm a huge fan of the channel and watches in general. Your videos have often played a big part in my acquisitions. Need your advice. About myself, I'm rather fortunate 20-year-old college student in America who spends a bit too much money on watches. My collection as it stands is JEWELLERY Reverso Grand Tourly Rose Gold, Rolex GMT Master 2 Two-Tone, Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon, and a Tag Heuer Formula 1. Lots of sentimental value. My daily drivers are the Omega and the Rolex. Mostly the latter. As you can imagine, they attract a lot of attention at my small private liberal arts college. Too many Democrats for my liking. I also play a bunch of sports, so I like my sports watches. Finally, I'm not a very large guy, so anything over 42mm looks absurd on me. So that's Breitling out. The question: I'm on the hunt for a low-key daily driver, preferably less than 42mm, automatic movement, 50 meters plus waterproof resistance, so I can wear it in the pool and in steel. I do care about the horology of it, so an in-house movement is preferred but not required. My shortlist is as follows: Panerai Luminar 1953 day, that's the PAM 00392, Rolex no date sub, IWC Pilot's Watch Mark 18, IWC 36mm blue dial Pilot, Rolex Datejust in steel, not the Datejust 2, that thing is a nomination, Rolex Explorer 1. My price range is under 7,000, open to other watches if you have in mind, also open to waiting longer to buy something more expensive, but only if it's really special. AP Royal Oak maybe. Now I know that this is going to be a tough one. Those are all well-regarded timepieces and maybe the exception of the Panerai, but to make it easier, picture this: college students in sunny California, liberals everywhere, sports, squash, tennis, golf, skiing and horseback riding, well-dressed but mainly casual, trying to make my way in the world, so I don't want to piss off a potential employer. That's why I've ruled out two-tone. Would appreciate your help. Looking forward to watching the vid. Thanks and regards, Aman. Okay, Aman. Wowzers, fuck me dead, Aman. I mean, Jesus Christ. 20-year-old college student. Fuck me dead. Jesus Christ. I tell you what. You've got a dream collection at 20. Gold. Reverso Grand Tourly JLC. You got the GMT Master Two-Tone, Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon, and forget the Tag Heuer, but okay, 3 decent pieces. Man, that's pretty damn amazing. And I gotta tell you there, Jesus Christ, how does someone so young get such a fine collection? Probably inherited money, let me guess. But anyhow, let's not have any prejudice. You've sent me some bucks, so I'll answer. Well, when you need something 50 meters water resistant, waterproof. Now, this is very interesting thing there, because realistically, a lot of these things aren't waterproof, and even your Rolexes, you've got to get them pressure tested before you take them in the pool, or else they will get water coming in. So just be very careful there. But let's have a look. You've got the Panerai. Yes, I quite like the Panerai. Rolex Sub No Date. Yes. IWC Pilot's Watch. Well, that's not so waterproof, so I think you're going to have to rule that one out. IWC, again, not so waterproof, rule that out. 36mm Datejust, yep, like a 16234, good idea, and an Explorer 1. What would I pick out of that bunch there? Well, I gotta tell you, looking at your collection, you seem to collect classic icons. So you've got the Reverso, that's an icon. The GMT Master 2 is an icon. Speedmaster, and you got even the Tag Heuer Formula 1 is pretty well a big stayer for Tag Heuer. If it was me, I'd go Rolex Sub No Date, no question of it. If you wanted a little bit of difference, you could even go for the Sea Dweller. Sea Dweller with no Cyclops. I'd probably, with your collection, you know, it'd have to be Rolex. It would have to be Rolex. If you want waterproof, there's only one brand, Rolex. Panerai, yeah, Panerai, yeah, to some extent, but I think Rolex. I'd have to say, you know, the IWCs, you know, they're not going to be terribly waterproof. I hope you realize, and that the Speedmaster Man on the Moon is not waterproof. That is not a waterproof fucker. The Reverso is not waterproof. Only your GMT is waterproof. Even the Formula 1 is pretty shitty waterproofing. I'd say, look, I reckon go for the No Date Sub. You'd have to go Rolex. If you don't go for the No Date Sub, and I can understand that, they are fucking expensive on the used market. I would say 36mm Datejust is cool. That flies under the radar, you know. But I gotta tell you, I really think an Explorer 1, that really flies under the radar. I had one, the 369 dial. I'd be tempted to go with an Explorer 1. I hope you're talking 36mm there. Suppose you could go for the 39mm, but I'd say 36mm. No problems at all. That's a beautiful watch, and it's going to give you many. Look, I would say, to be honest with you, No Date Sub. This is what I'd do if you're a used buyer. So you'd say No Date Sub, 36mm Datejust, like a 16234, and an Explorer 1. Which one comes up at the best price, best condition, best bang per buck? Which one really sings to you? That's how I'd open up the search. I wouldn't hold out for an AP. I think you're very, very young, and APs are highly delicate, vicious sort of things there. I'd save that to when you're getting in your 30s, I think. But I really think myself, you'd have to go Rolex. I'd personally probably, I reckon the Datejust or the Explorer 1 would be my go, because the No Date Subs aren't terribly great. They're high on the used market, so a bit expensive. Explorer 1 would be so cool. That is such a cool watch, man. I tell you truthfully, that is so cool. It's just under the radar. Just so under the radar, it's not funny. So, yep, there you go. That's my advice. ArchieLuxury signing out, fuckers. There you go. Paid watch review. Tell me what you fuckers think of that.
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece. We adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spend $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. And 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on time, simply the best.